Friday. So, we're filming Face Mask Friday on a Saturday. Oh, I went on earlier there and what's the date today? It's the 13th, it's the day before Mother's Day. And I realised, well, I didn't realise till I looked that I'd put up 2 videos. So that's great. Honestly, I can't not pre-record, it just works for me. But sometimes I get confused with what dates I've still got stuff to put in. So, lovely. Anyway, I'm going to use a mask from the Masktimeuk set that I was kindly gifted. And yeah, we're going to get stuck on into it. So it's a nice sunny Saturday. It's the back of 2 just now. I've just been sat doing some, well, trying to write down the dates for the next month or so that I actually know what I'm doing. Yeah, so let's crack on. So this is the collagen firming mask and it's by the brand Wellage. It's a Korean mask and let me see if I can find. It doesn't even tell me on it how long I leave it on for. No, it's literally all in Korean. So we'll just have to guess, I suppose. So let's get this on us. What's your plans today, people? On the day that you're seeing this, not on the 13th. Ugh. It's very creamy. Interesting. Do you remember that time I put that horse fat one on? Oh, and the snail one. Oh, total bulk, man. But I did that for you guys. Now I was sat last night. I use a InShot, like I filmed this on my phone, then I put it to InShot with my intro, and then upload it. This is gonna be gold. Oh. So I was watching a YouTube video. The guy was showing us how to edit the videos. Oh my god, it's giving me goosebumps with the coolness. And oh my god, it's so frustrating. Like, see, because my videos end up being so long. So say, for example, I was to knock this camera over by accident and I wanted to cut that bit out. See, when I go to cut that bit out, it cuts out too much and then I'm like, ugh, it's annoying. And then if I add music, even if I put it, like, fade it down, it's not quite right. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to maybe just film or let the camera run and film a random thing and mess about or something. I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it. And then see, watching it back all the time, I'm just like, okay. So, this is the mask. It is slightly scented. I'm not sure what with. It's not an obnoxious smell, but some people might not like it. It fits very nicely to the face, which is always a bonus. Let's rub this in, get some collagen in the hands. And as I can't tell you any more about it because it's all in Korean. You'll just have to look up www.wellage.co.kr, which I will leave in the description down below, and I will also leave the www.masktimeuk in case you want to look at them. So Mother's Day is tomorrow. It's been 18 years since my mum passed away. She passed away in 2003. Yeah, so I won't be doing anything for that. What will you be doing if you still have your mum about and if you're able to go and spend the day with her with the restrictions and such likes? What will you be doing? Normally what me and mum would probably do if she was still here is I'd probably buy her something nice and we'd probably go out for some food maybe, or some drinks, or both, or go for a nice walk and some lunch, just something like that really. What I did in 2017, I think it is I got, before I moved, I went and got a canvas of photos done of pictures of myself and my mum. And that was like a Mother's Day gift, but also a nice thing for me to have. But other than that, I haven't really done anything. Go and put flowers. I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't it? But yes, they're always in here and in our memories and our photos. Lots and lots of good memories. It's weird, isn't it? Everyone's different relationship with their mums and their dads and stuff, because like some people are like so close to their dads or so close to their mums, and then others of us aren't, so you find it difficult to relate to that. Like me and my dad were never close, ever. Like he got on my last nerve. He was quite a negative person. It was always like, woe is me, and oh, all this sort of stuff, which annoys me because I feel like I've got that part of him in me. And he was so lazy and just, I don't know. But then both my mum when she was alive and her sisters were like, he was like so different when they just dated. And before he got married and had a child, they were like, he was fun, he was outgoing, and then it's like he just became this grumpy, negative man. And he always whinged and moaned, he always put people down, put me down. Just, I don't know. But then if you needed him, he would fight your corner tooth and nail. Do you know what I mean? It was just like an odd relationship. And obviously my dad passed away suddenly in 2018, and I don't know, like, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't miss him as much as I miss my mum, and that might sound harsh to some people, but it was just such a different relationship, you know what I mean? Like, we never hugged or said, oh, I love you or whatever, but it was that kind of thing, like, I can slag him off, but you can't slag him off, even if I agree with you, you know? And, you know, if I needed him, like, you know, bullying at school and stuff, he was right in there. Maybe not quite in the right way, but he was. Or when my boss used to pick on me and everything and stuff like that, he was always there for you. But then, in the other hand, he held me back quite a lot. And I definitely, I don't care what anyone says, whether they knew him or didn't know him or don't know me personally. He definitely affected my confidence, my anxiety, my mental health in general. Like, and it still affects me now. So, like, say for example, I go into a shop and there's a long queue and someone's waiting for me, even though I know that they're not going like, hurry the F up or whatever. It's in my brain because my dad would be going mental. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, and it just sticks with you. Whereas with my mum, you couldn't have got any more opposite. It was like, we were mother and daughter, but we were more than that. And I hung on her every word. We never, okay, I was 19 when she died, but we never ever had an argument, ever. No heated discussions, nothing. I'm not sure, obviously, if she was still here, if we would have. I don't think we would have. It's not the kind of relationship we had. Like, her and dad bickered like there was no tomorrow. I don't even know why the two of them got together, but there you go. But we had a completely different relationship, you know what I mean? Like, we were like besties. Like, my mum tried for 7 years to get pregnant before she had me. And then after she had me, she thought she was pregnant again, and she wasn't. She went through the menopause, the age I am now, like in her mid to late 30s, and couldn't have any more kids. You know what I mean? So she just loved children and she loved everybody around her. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say a bad word about my mum that knew her. And I know we all go, oh, my mum's amazing too, but like, my mum actually, like, she was a gem of a lady, honest to God. And she was there for everybody. She was the life and soul of the party, just always smiling and happy. Even when she was in absolute agony with that cancer, she never complained once. And it is admirable. Admirable? Is that right? Admirable. I don't know. Honourable. Something like that. Yeah, like, not once did she complain. And I'm like my dad in that sense. Like, I'm like, oh, my head hurts. Oh, my arm. And it's just like, I know I shouldn't have these thoughts, but sometimes I'm just like, see, if I was ever to get cancer like she did, I don't know if I could cope with it like she did. I really don't. But yeah, she was a trooper, and it just, life sucks that out of, there's so many bad people and horrible people in the world, and it's like, why did you have to take her? Why? You know what I mean? Why did you have to take her away from me and everybody else that knew her or didn't get the chance to meet her? Because they should have got the chance to, but there you go. But yeah, so that's probably what we would do. Like, we used to take the dog for a walk, like say on a Saturday, and then we'd be out for hours. We'd end up going to the pub, just tie the dog up outside, or if it was a nice day outside. And then Dad'd be like, oh, that was a long walk. Like, you know, tipsy or whatever. Just so much fun. And when my mum first passed away for a very long time, the hardest time for me was the weekends, because that's when me and her always were doing stuff together. Like, when I was younger, she used to work in Polaroid, you know, the cameras, the ones that used to and take the instant photos. She used to work on the factory line for that. So she'd be working all different shifts, you know, like day shift, pack shift, night shift. But on a Saturday, our thing was that we would always go to the cinema. When we stayed down in Dumbartonshire, we'd always go to Clydebank and we'd go to the cinema. There used to be a toy shop there called BE's. I was allowed to spend my pocket money in there, and then we'd go to McDonald's. That was our little thing. And see, that's the other thing with Dad. He never joined in. He never wanted to. The only time he ever joined in was, see, when we got a caravan, we used to go there and there was no TV in the caravan. We'd play board games and stuff, and that's the only time he would interact and join in with us. Other than that, he just, you know, if you went to him, do you want to play a game of cards with us? No. You know what I mean? So that was our thing. And as I say, don't get me wrong, like, you know, my dad took me to the Transport Museum in Glasgow. He took me to the Robert Burns Museum one time. And then obviously when my mum passed, we kind of, you know, it was just me and him. But like, so see, I went to college in Glasgow to do complementary therapies. And my dad was also a very manipulating person. And like, he just didn't want me to go at all. And I know parents can be like that, they find it hard, but it was nothing to do with that being like, oh, I don't want them to fly the nest or whatever. It's just for his own selfish reasons. He wanted me there because, like, I cleaned the house, or I paid the bills, or I made the meals or whatever. It wasn't for the fact of, I'm going to miss you, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, most parents, even if they felt that way, they'd still be like, you go for it, you know, you do what you need to do. The same with if he hadn't passed away. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to move away somewhere, I know fine well that he'd do everything in his power to try and make me feel bad about it. Like, when my mum passed away, before my mum passed away, I had made arrangements to go elsewhere for New Year. And even when my mum was ill and that, I was like, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to go. And my mum was like, go. Like, I'm in the hospital, just go. And at the time, because my mum was still alive, my dad was like, yeah, she'd want you to go. And then see, when she passed away, I hummed and hawed about it, will I go, will I not go? And then everybody was saying to me, go, Julie, and your mum would want you to. And my dad was just like, no, don't go, don't leave me, oh my goodness. But it's funny how he could turn on the manipulation, you know, like that. But yeah, I don't know. But it's dead funny because, like, see when I see people and they're like, my mum's a bitch, and they're like me, I'm like, oh my god, how could you treat your mother like that? But then it's just the weird, different relationships, isn't it? And then some people are like, oh, my dad's my world. And I'm just like, my dad was a pain in the ass. But yeah, relationships are funny things, aren't they? It's just like, I don't have any brothers or sisters, as I say, because my mum couldn't have any other kids after me. And like, I understand that siblings like bicker and fall out and get on each other's nerves. But see, literally, when they're like, they hate each other, particularly even in adulthood, or the parent doesn't like their own child, I'm just like, that's so weird. Right, this has been on for 15 minutes and I'm going to take it off now because it doesn't tell me how long it's to be on for. As I say with these masks, it says it's a firming mask. Now, I doubt it's going to make my face or my skin any firmer in one go. But all I can tell you is that it hasn't irritated my skin. It fitted nicely. And my skin does look plump. As I say, I always get red cheeks. That's not a reaction, it's just the way my skin is. And it was nice enough. So it gets a thumbs up from me. The only thing is, it would be good if maybe they could put a sticker with a little bit of English so that we know how long to put it on for, such likes. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, it is free. If you're watching and you've not subscribed, please do click the bell button. It notifies you when I upload videos so that you don't miss out. I will leave a link in the iCard to the playlist of my face mask Fridays, and I will also leave a link to my 2000 international subscriber giveaway for when I hit 2k subscribers, which is taking an age. And yeah, I will see you next time, and I hope when you see this video, Mother's Day and that will be gone, but I hope you had a lovely Mother's Day if you're a mother who's watching or what have you. Just hope you have the best time. Bye.